Hello and good morning, beautiful family. Happy Friday. It is October the 11th, 2024, and I want to start by saying happy blessed birthday to my wonderful husband of almost 31 years. Today's Lee's birthday. So on the show, it's Pick on Lee Day. All right. So, let's get started and see what Spirit is going to get us through with Friday. But then I'm going to pull some major arcana for a little advice to get through the weekend. Okay? All right. 'Tis the season. We'll stick with Jack-o'-lantern and see what Spirit has to tell us. Thank you all for coming, those that came to tarot class yesterday, and if you couldn't make it, that's all right. You should have a copy of class. All right. Where's the collective stand right now in the energies? And what can they tell us about the energies to come? And next week, I'll probably start to change it up a little bit. Spirit and I we'll talk about that. What decks to use, what to introduce, what to take away. I let Spirit lead it. All right. The Lover's card. And I am not covering up cards that have nudity. We're all adults here, are we not? Wow. Okay. So we start out with the Lover's card. Very loving energy. The collective is working well together. That's beautiful. It's always a good sign. Let us remember we're divinely protected here. But this is about a good, loving union, and it's good energy. All right. How many of you feel like you're in limbo right now? Like, man, I feel stagnant. I'm not getting anywhere. All right. In the past, that feeling like we've been in limbo is wearing us out. But remember, you've been fighting a hard battle. Okay, you may be worn down and tired, but you're not down for the count. You're not out. You're holding your ground. You're holding the line. Okay, currently the Ace of Wands, Divine Creator, is handing you a wand. Now it's a fire sign. That means, look, action still needs to be taken. Here's your wand. Go fight your battles. We're not out of this fight yet. This is spiritual warfare. Now, the light is winning. You can feel that. So absolutely continue to do your part. You send up those prayers. You send out your light within you. This is helping to heal humanity, Mama Gaia herself, and to root out all evil, right? In the future, King of Pentacles. All right, Mr. Head Honcho, leader of the family, financial security for generations. Take a leadership point of view. This can be about wealth and materialistic prosperity. All right, so that's in the future. Good to know. Little advice, Three of Wands. Look into your future with fire, passion. You've come a long way. You know, somebody out there said the best is yet to come. Two of Wands. Got some tough decisions to make. 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Some people are trying to decide, do I bail out? I can't do this anymore. I'm tired of being in limbo. Should I stay or should I go? I want you to focus on bright new world. Okay, where are we headed? Make your decision now what boss you work for. All right, I choose the divine God. And if we're ever going to change the energy and love humanity the way we're supposed to, we have to stay in the fight. You're doing all right. Eight of Swords. Don't be hoodwinked by information that you're hearing. A lot of it is fake. All right. You are not stuck. This is a reminder that you aren't really stuck. You have the intuitive ability and wherewithal to get out of any situation because you're smart. Four of Pentacles. All right. In the near future, they're saying have a little reserve on hand financially. This is coming. Have a little reservation. It's also a reminder to me to not hold on to the old ways. Okay? Don't hold on to past things that may be weighing you down. If you're trying to clean up a karmic cycle and family issues, you're not stuck in that. Don't hold on to it. Okay, release it. Release all this negative energy that you may be feeling. Frustration with the way the world's going. Release all of that and be hopeful and be optimistic for the future. Okay? So they're really just encouraging us to stay on your path. You're doing it. Yes, it seems slow, but they promise us divine timing. It'll all work out. So decide, are you in for the long haul? All right, let's switch over to our golden insight and see what 3 cards come in there today. What do we need to be advised on? Current situation or for what's to come? What do we need to hear right now? 3 people. Here's our collective. Snowflakes. Well, we're not snowflakes in the sense that it's used politically. We are unique. Mirror again. All right, self-reflection, inner work. What do we need to do? So this is the collective right now. A love triangle. I don't think so. We have the Lover's card, but remember, loving energy in the community, working well together. Okay? Don't let outside interference affect our energy. Okay? Sometimes we get somebody nasty and negative. Nope. We lovingly push them away. And snowflake has to do with how unique you are. Now, it can also be about how sensitive you are. What are you letting bother you? Short-lived. We are in a very temporary situation right now. Okay? Eventually, this will melt. Okay? But don't be fragile. Don't be sensitive. Don't get, I'll use the term butt hurt over every little thing. All right, toughen up. It'll be all right. Mirror, maybe this is some of the shadow work that you need to do. If you're getting offended easily, if things are bothering you on a higher scale, do some self-reflection. Why are you triggered by it? Okay, do some soul searching and reflection, and the collective can help you do that. All right, this is a lot of personal inner work. Don't be so sensitive. If that's just part of your personality, I understand that, but sometimes we need to have thicker skin to get through some of these battles. All right? God sent his warriors at this time. We can do this. If you fall, we'll pick you up. But you still have to do your own personal work as well. All right. Let's see what our collective council higher selves have to tell us. What advice do our higher selves want to advise us on? Remember, your higher self been there, done that. Different density, and their higher frequency is telling us, look, you can do this. But let's see what they want to specifically advise the collective on today. Remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. All this doom and gloom and political world and storms. I see storms in this card. All of this stuff is going on. Yes, it's very sad. Our heart is breaking for people. But, we have to remember that being happy and joyful and enjoying life is okay too, because that frequency being put out there helps the rest of the world heal through these trials and tribulations. It's okay to, put a smile on your face today. Make somebody else smile. That energy is contagious. Let humanity see that you're happy, you're secure. And if you're not, do some of that inner work and reflection with that mirror. Okay? All right. Repair, evolution, growth that we need today. Let's take a look. Remember, the enemy feeds on loose fear and anger. Anger's better than fear, but let's jump up a notch. Let's be happy. Let's be joyful. Let's be hopeful. When you've got God, there's always hope. All right. What can we work on? Collectively, or maybe just individually. Let's see if it resonates with you today. Childhood wound, retrieve it. We've had this before. So some of us out there still need to do some inner work. That mirror is telling you you're holding on to old things. It may be buried so deep and so painful, you're like, I'm not pulling that out. I'm not going through that again. Well, how are you supposed to heal? Your inner child is looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in a new light. Going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work or therapy can be very helpful in accessing tools to empower your inner child. That child wants to be happy, but that child has absolutely been traumatized or wounded or hurt by something. Find out what it is. We learned, and you have to do this with self-love. You are worth being happy. You deserve to be happy. So let's go in, find those wounds, and get them healed so we can move on with a bigger purpose. Okay? Because here, before too long, we're going to have a lot of people coming to us in shock, scared, confused, tired. They're not going to understand what is going on around them when information gets released. And we need to be able to be clear, open-minded, open-armed, and ready for them. But if we're still traumatized ourselves by something, how can we be ready? How can I help them if I can't help myself? Remember that. If you know of somebody that you know that they need inner work and you want to help, you put it out there that you're there and you're available. But remember, free will. You can't force somebody to address something they're not ready to do. It just means the timing's not right. When they're ready, they'll do it. But we can't force it. Just love and be ready. All right, let's do a little animal spirit and flower today for advice. Who's going to help us in our day on this Friday? Did I mention Pants Free Friday? Uh-oh. King of Wands, cover your eyes. All right. The tiger and the hibiscus. Okay. Fierce and famous. Stand your ground and put yourself in the spotlight. Glowing reputation. Well, let your light shine. Be fierce. Drive forward. That's what God's army does. They shine their light and they push through any of the doom and gloom and the muck And this is determination, absolute determinations, like the Seven of Wands. You stand your ground. You do not give up on your morals and your values. Hold the line. Put yourself out there. Even if you don't have a big mouth like mine, that's all right. You can still stand there and hold your ground, because your presence and your light can be intimidating to the enemy. All right? Beautiful card. All right. Let's do your tokens, and then I'll pull in the 80s major arcana. We'll do 3 for the weekend. But let's see what 3 tokens we can get. 2, 3. All right. Okay, this is a zodiac sign. Which one is it? Because I can't remember. We'll look it up. This is the triune again, 139. That's working together. Remember, we got 3 people. Ooh, now we're talking. Vinyl record. Number 75. All right, let's take a look. Trying to remember which of these zodiacs it is. If it's your zodiac, you probably know it all right off the bat, but it's hard for me to keep track. 24 is Scorpio. Okay. So, yeah, your birthdays are coming up, but this is the mantra of I desire. What do you desire? Reflect on what you want. Okay. Now that's very personal. What does the collective want? We know what we want. We want a world full of humanity and peace and love. Overall, a healthy, loving world to live in. But what do you want personally? Okay. Yeah, 1 to 39 is the triene. That's harmonizing energy. Well, we can't harmonize if we can't work on ourselves. We fix our individuality, and then we come together. All right? If you need the collective to help you, I feel like I'm a broken record today, but it is true. All right, let's find out what our record is. All right, this is 75. Record playing. Replaying old memories, repeating cycles and old stories. Rumination. That's what I was trying to say. Talk about digging up old memories. What is buried? Karmic cycles. It's like the needle. Those of you out there can remember how these work. You know, when the needle skips and it jumps and it just plays over and over and over again. What is it in your past that you need to dig up? Old memories. All right. We're going to help you through it. If you have the desire to fix the past, start today. And if you're running from it and you're trying to avoid it, maybe you're not ready. Maybe you have fear. That's a personal thing you have to ask yourself. Okay. Now, speaking of record players, let's bring in the 80s. This is just major arcana. They are represented by songs. I'm going to pull 3. And let's see what kind of energy the collective is going to have to get us through the weekend. Big cards, but thin deck. Kind of difficult to shuffle. All right. Let's see. Energy for the collective for the weekend. What do we have? Wheel of Fortune. Karma Chameleon by Culture Club. The Wheel of Fortune is all about cycles, change, and destiny, and this song captures the essence of change and transformation. Wow, they're really focusing on these cycles today. Who is not fixing stuff? Come on, guys. If we need the Wheel of Fortune to change for the good, we got to fix the past. Okay? And if you're saying, well, I did my healing, but you still harp on it, then you didn't heal. Okay? Go back and do it again. It's all right. All right, the magician. Every little thing she does is magic by the police. The magician is all about manifesting one's desires and making things happen. You've got all the tools that you need. You can manifest a beautiful world. But how can we do that if we're not dealing with the past? You can manifest your future, but if you still got underlying issues, needs to be worked on. The Emperor, we had him last time. Another one bites the dust. A song about power, dominance, fitting for the authoritative emperor. Yes, it's Mr. T. Watch what he does this weekend, but I want to focus on you being the emperor. All right? If you're afraid to fix cycles and manifest the future, you're all ready to do this, but you're not ready to do this, you need to take an emperor role. You have the power, dominance, and authority to do it. This is your life, your soul. Take control. Tell the ego to step aside, and your soul wants cleansing and healing. Okay? If you don't know how to start the process, bring your question on the show today. The roundtable will be happy to help you and give you some suggestions. Okay? All right, guys. That is the message for today on this Friday, October 11th. We're going to have a beautiful roundtable at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'll be hosting since King's still not able to go live. Not a problem. I want you to reflect. Not only today, but this weekend until I see you again on Monday, okay? I will be out of town this weekend, so you will not probably be able to reach me, okay? I'm going back home to visit my sister. Lee has a reunion with his military unit that he served overseas with, so he's going to go enjoy that, and I'm going to spend some time with my family. No more rambling from me. You have your homework. You know what you need to do today. Take power and control over your life and the path that you want to take by making sure the paths that you've already taken are clear and cleansed. Okay? You can do this. God will help you because He loves you, and so do I.